today we are going to see the first unit prose, his first flight. Okay, so first unit prose, his first flight. Okay, which was written by Liam Ho Flaherty. Okay, his first flight. This story is about a young seagull. Okay, seagull means a bird that lives near the sea and has short legs, long wings, and white and gray feathers. Okay, seagull is a bird that lives near the sea and has short legs, long wings, and white and gray feathers. Okay, so his first flight, the story is about a young seagull who is at the stage of life where he has to learn to fly. Unlike his younger brothers and sisters, he is too afraid to fly. When all of them went for flying for the first time near the edge of the sea, all of them except him succeeded. Oh, seagull, young seagull. He could not trust his wings. The seagull could not trust his wings. He got terrified by the vast sea and got convinced that he could never fly. Okay, as a result, he was ashamed and disheartened and thus went inside the ledge where usually he slept. Even his younger siblings managed to take their first flight despite their wings being shorter than his, but he could not summon the courage, though he tried so desperately. He was scolded by his parents for not trying again, but he was so afraid. Who? Seagull was so afraid that he could not even move. Now he had been alone for a day. Okay, the seagull had been alone for a day after he tried because his parents were busy focusing on his siblings. They helped his siblings master the art of flying and diving for food. Okay, the parents are helping the siblings art of flying and diving for food, that especially fish. Okay, so his older siblings even caught his first fish, which he proudly ate at a rock while his parents celebrated it. Okay, so his older sibling even caught his first fish, which he proud. They are very proud. Okay, ate at a rock while his parents celebrated it. That morning, his parents taunted him all the way for being a coward. Okay, the sun had now risen, and he was feeling the heat more than ever because he was empty stomach since the night before. Who? The seagull. Okay, because he stepped out of his ledge and pretended to sleep on one leg to gain the attention of his family. What is meant by ledge? Ledge means a narrow horizontal shelf projecting from a wall. Okay, a cliff. Okay, so ledge means a narrow horizontal shelf projecting from a wall. A cliff. He stepped out of his ledge, as I said now, and pretended to sleep on one leg to gain the attention of his family. Okay, but still, no one noticed the seagull. Okay, still, no one noticed him. His siblings were sleeping. His father was cleaning his feathers with his beak, and his mother was standing on another plateau eating fish while she noticed him. You know one thing, see, no one noticed. So the seagull, felt very bad. The seagull got mad on seeing the fish because he was very hungry. Okay, so the seagull was very hungry. He loved to tear away fish and scrap his beak now and then. Okay, so he loved to tear away fish and scrap his beak now and then. He cried in hunger. Okay, who? The seagull cried in hunger to his mom while his mother screamed back angrily, but he kept crying, which soon turned into a joyful scream at the sight of his mother flying towards him with a piece of fish. He got excited as she came nearer and thus leaned forward. Suddenly, she stopped not too far from him. Okay, out of excitement and hunger, he dived at the fish without realizing for a moment that he was afraid to fly. Okay, the seagull. So he got very much excited as she came nearer. Who? The mother. Okay, and thus leaned forward. Suddenly, she stopped not too far from him. Out of excitement and hunger, he dived at the fish without realizing for a moment that he was afraid to fly. Oh, he got so excited that he fell as soon as he tried. For a moment, he was in shock and stood still out of terror. All this lasted only for a moment, and soon his feathers opened as he flight. Okay, so he could feel the wind against his breast feathers, stomach, and his wings. He could feel himself cutting through the air. He was not afraid anymore. He was just a bit nervous. Okay, he was just a bit nervous, but then his mother accompanied him. Okay, along with the seagull. The whole family screamed out of excitement, thus celebrating his victory over fear. Okay, so the whole family they are enjoying, they are very excited. Okay, so they are celebrating his victory. Whose victory? Seagull. Okay. Then once he overcame his fear, he forgot that he was once afraid of it. He did all those things he once feared. He flew straight over the sea and could see the greenery and the mountains beneath him. He screamed out of joy as he enjoyed the victory. Who? The seagull. Okay, the seagull enjoyed the victory. So when he landed, his family landed along with him as a gesture that they were proud. Okay, because even in previous, the seagull was very much afraid to fly, but now started his fly. No, so they were screaming and shouting in excitement in their high pitched voices. He then went into the sea, where